Hello, I will be starting stream now. I'm starting a little later, but that's because I decided to actually eat breakfast and lunch. So thank you for the patience. And also, um, last stream we have talked about briefly about the delay. So right now I'm going to see how stream goes with low latency. So please let me know how that works out on your end. Thank you. I was told, or not told, but like I saw that ultra low latency might be a solution to having no delay in the stream, but I'm not confident in my network and internet speed, but we'll see how low latency works out. So thank you for all the patience with me. So since we are starting out the stream, I will give a quick introduction. My name is Alex. I am a trans artist. I make character art and illustrations for people, and right now I'm trying to raise money for my transition. So thank you so much for all the support. I really appreciate any non-monetary support as well as monetary, but please do not feel obliged to spend money that you don't have on me. So for this stream, we are going to continue doing some commissions through the Ko-fi. Any commissions through the Ko-fi are sketches only. They cost $10. If you're interested, please check it out. We've already met our monthly goal, but any additional support is of course very much appreciated. So for this artwork today, we finished the last one. Last stream, I did some finishing touches off stream. So this is going to be a new commission. Let me just prepare this a little. I always darken the background first whenever I do sketches. It's a lot easier on the eyes. So for this commission, I'm going to be doing a portrait. And this is going to be a portrait of course, another D&D NPC. This character is known as the Keeper of Tomes. And they are a figurehead in Candlekeep. And in D&D, Candlekeep is this huge library that pretty much has everything. Really great for scholars. You can only get in if you submit a piece of literature that isn't already owned by Candlekeep. And this is, of course, from my friend's Candlekeep Mysteries campaign. I'm just finding the reference the client sent me real quick. Okay. So I guess I'll just start out by figuring out how I want to position this character. Okay, so this character is kind of like a hybrid of like a purple, I want to say a purple lion or some sort of creature with horns, which I think is really cool. So I'm trying to figure out how I'm gonna position the snout. kind of imagining this as if I was in, the D&D universe. I'm imagining it as if, like, this character has asked me to sketch a portrait of them. That kind of vibe. Which I guess is pretty accurate, because this commission is from the, the DM of this campaign, and so they do play this character when needed. And of course, doing anthropomorphic characters are a lot different from making human characters, especially in the face. So this is honestly a really fun exercise for me, because I rarely get to do that. And of course, thank you so much anyone who is hopping in to watch the stream right now. I really appreciate it. So I think I'm gonna have this character like crossing their arms. Kind of like an authority figure, you know? Which they are. Oh, hello, welcome Flareon. Thank you so much for hopping in. I always appreciate seeing you in chat. Thank you so much for coming. Yeah, no problem. Like, take as much time as you need, and of course, no one is obligated at all to participate in the chat. I totally understand lurking or not feeling up for socializing. Totally get that. But welcome, Flareon. How are you today? Also, I'm sure there's still a delay on this stream, even though I did set it to low latency this time just to see how that works. So do please let me know how it is. You're doing okay? That's great to hear. And I hope you do as well. Thank you. Aw, thank you so much. I'm glad these streams are enjoyable. I appreciate that a lot. Thank you, Flareon. I'm doing pretty well today. I feel pretty good because I actually ate before stream. I'm also treating myself to having chocolate milk right next to me. I usually have like tea whenever I stream, but I was feeling something more like a sweet little treat, if you will. So yeah, today, since we finished the other commission last stream, I'm starting on the next one, which is a portrait of one of the NPC characters of my friend's, what is it called? Candlekeep Mysteries campaign. So I think right now I'm just trying to figure out how I'm gonna just blocking in the shapes for the main, because they're kind of like this purple lion looking creature. So I hope we have a pretty cozy time this stream. And it always is, at least for me. I really appreciate the vibes here. The shape of this face is honestly turning out a lot better than I expected. Also, just as last time, I'm drawing along. Aw, I'm glad to hear that. I love that. I saw someone's prompt with a Bonten version. Oh, Bonten version of Takemichi? Ooh, I can't wait to see that. If you ever finish it, I was about to ask if you can tag me, but I don't know if that's like overstepping lines. I don't know. But either way, if you finish it, I cannot wait to see it. I'm glad we can draw together like this. This is very fun. But yes, I really love your Tokyo Revengers art. The characters are always very adorable whenever you draw them. Except when you draw angst. Because the angst that you draw sometimes destroys me, to be honest. But in a good way. In a good way. Stories sometimes need a little tragedy. has been such a long time for me, I think, since I've drawn like Tokyo Revengers stuff. Oh, thank you. Of course. Of course. I love your work. If it destroys you, then it's good. No, you're right though. You're right. That's the power of angst. And I do love myself a good angsty story. But yeah, it's been such a long time, I feel like, since I've made Tokyo Revengers art. So I'm really glad to see that you're still making some Flareon. Need to get my fill of Tokyo Revengers somewhere. Back to the current topic. Have you ever drawn non-human-like characters before, or is this your first time? I believe I have drawn like... Oh, man, I'm trying to remember. Because I know like a lot of my besties have anthropomorphic characters or non-human characters, or somewhere in between, because I have done Final Fantasy 14 commissions quite a lot, so sometimes I do get non-human characters. But I'm pretty sure I have drawn like anthro characters like before this. Oh wait, yeah. In the commissions before this, right, we had a Dragonborn character in one of them. So that's one of them. And a few more. I just don't draw them very often, but they're always fun to attempt. And I feel like this is turning out a lot better than I thought, because I'm a fan of how this face is turning out. But yeah, I feel like it's a very great art exercise, because I remember I used to be part of this art group, and one of the prompts for us was making a furry character or an animal character, so that was super fun to try out. I, of course, didn't save mine. I forgot where I put that artwork that I made. And that was during the time when I was really into Beastars. But yeah, great art exercise. Still a challenge for me, to be honest, but again, on stream I have drawn awkward feet and positions that I that I had to overcome, so I kind of view this as no different from that. And also, thank you for the question. I appreciate that. His face looks both reassuring and wise. Yeah. Oh, thank you so much. Yeah. This character is very, very interesting to me. Because so far in the campaign, our party had opportunities to try to figure out, like, what their deal is, because there's something up about them, you know? But so far, we've not had any successful attempts on like figuring out more lore for this character. But hopefully someday soon. And yes, this character is a authority figure in the Candlekeep Library, which is so fun. So far, I'm a big fan of the campaign. So yeah, plenty of mysteries for this character. I'm glad I finally have the opportunity to draw them. Their design is also very like ornate, which I love. But yes, thank you so much for the comment, Flareon. Like whenever you can tell something about a character design or artwork or illustration, because there's always storytelling, right, in everything you draw. So I'm glad to hear that it's very, what's the word? Like, it's very clear, I would say. Like, you can tell what the story is or infer that. So lately, speaking of storytelling through art, I feel like I've been really into that since I've been watching Arcane Season 1 again. Perhaps there's obvious. Yeah, I think that's the word. Obvious, yeah. Like when... Also, yeah, I guess there is kind of a delay, but not as bad as usual. So I think the low latency is good so far. But yes, being able to easily read a story from a piece of artwork. But yeah, I think that so far in Arcane Season 1, they really... I think that show really encapsulates that very well. It's really fun to analyze and reanalyze over and over again, because you usually end up finding things you haven't noticed before. And honestly, probably the same with Tokyo Revengers. It's been a long time since I read the manga. But I'm a big fan of the storytelling there. The struggle of doing the other eye. This is yet another challenge. Tokyo Revengers is the show you've been hyperfixating on since 6 to 7 months. Honestly, that's so fair. Yeah. Yeah, I totally understand that. It is an amazing show. I'm glad it brought us together because it really is great storytelling. I didn't have any expectations when I first watched it. I just knew that one of my besties really loved Tokyo Revengers at the time, so I'm like, okay, I'll give it a shot, and wow, changed my life. Hyper fixated, you know? It's really great. But yeah, honestly, I remember it was during this year that I started watching Tokyo Revengers again. While we're talking about, while we're on the topic, I might as well gush about one of my favorite shows. But yeah, this year I started rewatching Tokyo Revengers and I finally caught up to the anime. So that's honestly what brought me out of one of my, what's it called, art blocks. I had that primal need to make fan art. And that's how I made a bunch of Chifuyu fan art that got me a good amount of followers and likes. And I'm glad it did, because he's my favorite character. And honestly, I mean, like, I was hoping to draw more characters, but my attention span for hyperfixations varies so much. It can't be helped if I don't feel like drawing something. Also, welcome viewers, thank you so much for stopping by. Right now, I'm just working on a commission from Kofi, and also talking about Tokyo Revengers, but we can talk about anything we want. Please feel free to draw along. But yeah, I was so... Like, I feel like I should have seen it coming, because you already know Flareon. I was making in the process of making a whole ass visual novel because of how hyperfixated I was, but I should have known that would have led to some sort of burnout. And I was looking forward to drawing so many more characters, but it is what it is. I will get back to it when I'm ready. I'm glad you did these sketches. Aw, yeah, that's what I think. Because that's the reason why we even found each other. Oh, of course. Of course. I'm making a mental note to always tag you if I ever make a Takemichi artwork. He truly is such a pure-hearted protagonist. I remember I wasn't even aware like people didn't like Takemichi until like someone told me. But yes, wonderful character. And might as well, since I'm not even going to work on my visual novel anymore, I might as well like talk about all the plans I had because so the visual novel of course is like otome game style, so it's a romance. And I was gonna have one of the options be Takemichi, like as a secret option, And I'm I'm kind of sad I never got to that point to like write out the script for that or to even like make concept art for that. But I thought I should let you know, Flareon. I was really looking forward to that in particular. And so yeah, Takemichi was going to be a secret route. And then the other secret route was going to be Kojiro from the spin-off. But yeah. Thank you. Thank you. I'm glad you think so. Cause it feels wrong to like leave Takemichi out, Cause him and Chifuyu, they're tight. They're really close. It wouldn't feel right to like leave him out of it. And I think it would be adorable. Yeah, I was I was really looking forward to making a bunch of Takemichi sprites. But yeah, one of the big struggles of like doing this sprite artwork was because a lot of the character designs in Tokyo Revengers they kind of change up a lot depending on what kind of scene or like what kind of vibe they're doing. Because like there's usually something different about Takemichi with his hair up as compared to with his hair down. But yeah, those were kind of my secret plans for the visual novel. The three main routes, of course, is going to be Baji, Kazutora, and Ryusei. It's a pretty luscious looking mane right now, so I think I'm gonna leave the face be for a moment and work on the rest of the body. Very pretty looking so far. Thank you so much. I'm glad. Glad so far it's turning out well. Honestly, this feels smoother. Like the process feels smoother for this one compared to the previous commissions. That's probably because this is just a single portrait, which is honestly pretty easy compared to making whole compositions of something and drawing the whole body. Like nothing too complicated here. Very, very glorious beard mane here, honestly. Okay, he kind of has like, or they kind of have like this shoulder ornament here, which might be a little complicated because of the angle. It's got something like a bowl, so I just gotta find like the right planes to sketch in. Honestly, like this kind of music makes me feel very reflective. Because I'm just thinking about, wow, I used to be so nervous, like during my first few streams. But like at this point, I feel very grateful that, you know, people and friends most of all coming by here. So really appreciate everyone's presence here. So yeah, thank you. Spontaneous gratitude. Thank you for being here. Oh, you only stream once or twice, so yeah. Yeah, I understand that. The massive social anxiety. You're glad I feel more comfortable now. Thanks to you and all my friends and wholesome people being here. So thank you. I really, thank you. Because I acknowledge that, I wouldn't feel this comfortable, talking in general if it wasn't for, people being here in the past to support me. So thanks. Thank you so much. But yeah, I totally get that stream anxiety. Cause that was one of the reasons in the past that I just stopped streaming. But I'm so grateful you're here, and I'm grateful that we can have a cozy art session together. Because literally, it had to, it took my bestie telling me to stop the negative self-talk while I'm streaming for me to get comfortable. Like today's stream, it just feels so comfortable, so relaxed. And I really appreciate that. this music is really good for contemplation. Also, if anyone wonders where I get all my stream music from, I'm using the pre-made playlist on the Steam game Spirit City. Highly recommend for productivity. It's really great. Very nice lo-fi playlist. So yeah, that's all my stream music. Cause this is usually what I would listen to while I'm doing commissions anyways, so why not bring it here? I'm getting this done a lot quicker than I thought I would. There's still a little more details to work out, but so far it's looking pretty good. I'm trying to figure out this bowl piece on this character's shoulder. I might be overworking it. But I think I still want to try a little more. It may be random, but every time I see the brush used for sketches, oh, on your version of Krita. Oh my god, I'm so glad I've made a permanent impact on your on your mind. I'm so glad to hear that. Yes, my sketch brush, it is the blue pencil that goes like this. It's a very nice brush. Yeah. I'm so glad you think that. That's so funny. Yeah, honestly, when I first started using Krita, I was afraid of this brush in particular because my thought process was, how do I control this? It looks so, I don't know, I was scared of it. Like, it looks so hard to, control and understand, but it's just like a pencil. It's just like a pencil. Like, it feels so traditional art. I'm glad you think that way whenever you see the brush. I love that so much. But speaking of Krita brushes then, what which brush do you usually use, Flareon? Because maybe there's still more for me to explore in Krita. Like, personally, I love using default brushes, but that also means I haven't really bothered how to customize brushes. But, you know, if it works, it works. This looks pretty good, I think. Yeah. Oh wow, we've already been streaming for an hour. Feels like no time has passed. This is a lot of progress in that 1 hour. Use the Ink 4 pen rough for your line arts. Oh, let me try to find that. I think I know which one you're talking about. Gosh, how do you find these names? That's Ink 7. There's Ink 4. That's Ink 8. Oh, this one. Yes, it's this one. This is a good pen. I mean, a good brush. I used to use this one too. Yeah, I like the scratchiness of it. Let me make a new layer real quick. Like it is very good for line art. 'Cause look at that. Very nice. And yeah, this is a good pen for line art. First instinct whenever I test a brush, draw an eye. I love that. I like that we can bond over Krita default brushes now. Alright, so it has been an hour, so I shall close off stream. Let me just set this aside and add in a plug for an outro. So thank you so much for joining, Flareon, and anyone who came in during the stream or in the future. Thank you for taking a look at my art. So as a reintroduction, my name is Alex. I'm a trans artist who makes character art and illustrations for people. For this stream, we were working on commissions through Ko-fi. If you would like a commission, you can check the Ko-fi link or my link tree in the description. What else? Oh, I totally forgot. In the first introduction at the start of the stream, my pronouns are they, them, or he, him. I always forget to say that. Hello, thank you for joining. So yes, I'm a trans artist who is raising money so I can afford transition. So thank you so much for all the support. I truly appreciate it. And I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your day. Thank you for being here. Bye bye.